This is Stop Bolsonaro Day, and we are basically talking about a man who got elected by defending torture. In his own words, in front of a camera, he said that word by word. I support torture, and you know it. That was much before the election. This is a man who dedicated a vote, as a deputy he was, to a man called Carlos Alberto Brilhante Ustra, which is a murderer from our military government days in the 70s. This is an evil man we are talking about. An evil man. He thinks of death in a very scary way. He takes pleasure on it. He said, so what? When our numbers surpassed 20,000 people in Brazil, our death toll was 20,000 by then, and he just couldn't care less about it. He just can't care less about it today as we pass 50,000 deaths. We're losing more than 1,000 people every day to COVID-19. Our numbers are staggering. And I just can't understand how he got there in the first place. Well, he got elected. This is democracy after all. He had the numbers. But how people relate to a man like that, how people can worship a man who is a death worshiper, this is something that I just can't get through this. And in this day, I would really hope for the best. But we are expecting the worst. We know that our numbers are increasing. Our death toll is going to be #1 in the world very soon. And this is not the kind of prize that we are proud to have. We are going to #1 in the most absurd and dangerous situation we could possibly imagine. I wish this man could be trialed and court-martialed or something like this in Brazil. Very unlikely to happen. I wish this man could face an international trial for genocide. There's no other word for it. We are going through a passive genocide. He's not killing people. He just is doing nothing about it, which is pretty much the same result after all, but without touching anybody. He wants to go out without a mask. He just says that this is just a flu. This is just, like catching a cold. This is what he said on national TV. And people are believing this. And by believing this man, people are going to die. People are dying because they are just rushing to shopping malls and they're just going out on the streets like, there's a cure. He says chloroquine is just, just spread it out. Just take it. And we have a cure, which is a lie, which everybody knows it's a lie, there's other countries that are just saying that this is not true, this is not happening. And chloroquine is taking more lives than saving lives. And this is a man who's just taking our population to the brink of death, and he just can't care less about it. So out with Bolsonaro, fora Bolsonaro, stop Bolsonaro. And this is a call that I'm making in English because pretty much of everybody in my timeline in Portuguese, they know how I feel about this. So this is a time for me to, I know I can't do much, but I hope that this can be an international call for help. We need help from other countries because we are on our own. We just left for dead. Please help. Thank you for your time. And let's see what happens.